Only in this way, a narcissist's body will instantly tremble and be full of fear when in your presence. Have you ever been caught in a narcissist's game of manipulation, where you had to constantly respond to their mood swings and wants? You are not the only one going through this. When a narcissist can make you feel and act the way they want, they feel powerful and in charge. They can change your happiness or sadness based on what they want and need right now. But what if you could change things and get back in charge? What if you decided not to take part or answer? Today, we're going to talk in depth about why narcissists are afraid of your silence and how this powerful choice can change how you deal with them. Before we go any further, we want you to know that we're here to help you in a more individualized way. If a narcissist in your life is giving you trouble, you can get help from us for as little as $1 a week. Click the link in the description below to start your journey toward health and freedom. Now let's look at how using quiet in a relationship with a narcissist can be complicated. You've probably had times when they stop talking to you out of the blue. Let's be honest, it happens more often than we'd like, and every time it does, it hurts like hell, doesn't it? Before we can really understand the power of quiet, we need to know why narcissists don't talk. How can they go from giving you a lot of care to shutting down and leaving you alone with such ease? Well, narcissists act this way for a number of different reasons. First, it comes from their strong sense of pride. They are sure that everything they say and do is right, and they won't take responsibility for any wrongdoing, no matter how bad it is or how much it hurts you. So, if you try to talk to them about how you feel, question them, call them out on their lies or bad behavior, or try to have an open conversation with them, they will shut you out and refuse to talk. They just can't deal with the truth. They know that opening up would hurt their sense of self, but they don't have the mental strength to face that fact. It's important to remember that they don't really care about you, even if they act like they do. One reason they don't talk to you is that they want to control you and hurt you. Surprisingly, keeping quiet can be a very effective way to make you question yourself and have doubts about yourself. You may have been in cases where you disagreed with a narcissist and had solid facts to back up your point of view, but their ego won't let them admit the truth. Instead, they choose to gaslight you and say that your point of view is wrong. The narcissist is smart enough to use every situation to their own advantage. During a fight, they might even put the blame on you, leaving you confused and unable to understand what just happened. No matter what the problem is, they make sure you take the blame and punish you by not talking to you. This quiet will last until one of two things happens. You apologize, or say you won't talk about it again. Narcissists hate facing their pasts with all their might, getting angry and defensive even when current events are brought up. Again, their goal is to avoid having to answer for what they've done. What if you want to change the way this game works? What would happen if you stopped communicating with them? What would happen if you made sure they got what they deserved? Let me tell you what will happen. They will be scared. You might ask, why? Because narcissists know they've gone too far when you refuse to talk to them and give them no reply. The thought of you leaving, the fear that they won't be able to hurt you anymore, the knowledge that you are no longer receptive, or the thought that they might lose you fills them with dread. A narcissist feels very threatened just by the idea of silence and retreat. But here's an important thing to remember. Narcissists can never say goodbye. Think for a moment about all the problems that haven't been fixed in the past. Every time they stop talking all of a sudden, it starts a new fight that they can't end. This keeps happening over and over again because they can't come to a real conclusion. When you don't answer, they know right away that they've crossed the line. Even though they are angry and try to manipulate or provoke you into talking again, They know that you're quiet is because of how they treat you. They know that if they tell you what they did wrong, they will have to explain and try to make things right. When they realize this, it puts them under a lot of stress. You have a right to wonder if you are a monster if you don't say anything and give them what they deserve. Don't worry, you're not. Your goal is not to hurt them, but to protect yourself and make sure you get the information you deserve. You might be able to ease your own pain if you choose to be quiet. Let's face the truth. Throughout your relationship with the narcissist, you have probably been given the quiet treatment more than once. But why do they just keep quiet? It's because they can't make real connections or speak well, not just with you but also with other people. But it is very important not to use silence to hurt them. Instead, accept it when you've tried everything else. You've tried to reason with them, told them how you really feel, and made them take responsibility for their actions, but nothing has worked. The narcissist loves the feeling of always coming out on top. They enjoy making you feel confused and upset to get your attention and make you feel bad about yourself. Once you understand this, you'll know that you've tried everything and said everything that needs to be said. The only thing left to do is be quiet. The first step toward getting back control of yourself is to realize that keeping a harmful relationship with a narcissist going only helps them. It's a waste of time and energy to try to change them to fit your needs. Instead, turn your attention back to yourself and put your health first. Let me be clear about something. Nothing you say or do will make things better between you and this bad person. Having a talk with them only makes them want to fight more. By staying quiet, you not only help yourself, but you also get a big reaction from the narcissist, which sets you on the path to getting away from them for good. Thank you for watching, and please keep your eyes open for those signs. Keep your senses sharp, be strong and brave, and start today on the path to living your best life.